14.
What is the best advice you've ever received?
The best advice I've ever received. It was actually given to me by a cop, surprisingly, and it was that speeding only saves 5% of your travel time, so there's no point for you to risk your life and other people's lives so that you can get somewhere 5 seconds faster. Really changed how I thought about driving my car.
Fellas, you just came back on top by accident, but number 15 would be a perfect question for Jesse, because I know he's going to know the answer to that.
How would you find a needle in a haystack?
How would I find a needle in a haystack? A magnet.
Mm-hmm.
What does finding a needle in a haystack really accomplish?
Ooh.
It means you've sifted through a lot of you consider the hay like a lot of crap that you'd have to probably go through, and the needle is really like your final goal, or like the final thing that you're trying to accomplish. So by finding that needle, you sort of sifted through all the stuff that, maybe wasn't as relevant to you, or something that, the hardships that you may have had to gone through, and then finding the needle is sort of succeeding in that goal, whatever you had set for yourself.
Good answer. Good questions, too, by the way. Off the wall and original. Very original. Marco. Marco, number 9, please.
What is a guilty pleasure of yours?
A guilty pleasure. Can it be anything? Like, you just want me to, anything I have? Okay, I have a couple guilty pleasures. One of them might be chocolate cake. But, no, probably my biggest guilty pleasure is emo music and punk music, because I jam out real hard to Census Fail, even though that's like totally something you listen to as a sophomore in high school. But no, whatever, it's cool. When no one's in my car, I will play it.
Okay, we're going to go to Janelle, number 10.
Finish this sentence. A millionaire, ...
I would never want to be a millionaire.
Why?
Why? I have a huge issue with money, and that I feel money corrupts people, and money is just sort of, to me, the root of like everything that's bad. And it also, if you have a lot of money or make a lot of money, it tends to do the same thing in your brain as doing cocaine, which is you'll want to do more, or you want to get more money, and sort of you become a blinder to what is actually an issue, or what's actually a problem, or helping somebody, or anything like that. You become very focused on, I'm going to get more money for absolutely no reason. It doesn't bring you happiness. It doesn't do anything for you. It's a trade of time that you've wasted this time, or you put this time into something and you've gotten money out of it. It's fiat. It doesn't exist. It's not a real tangible thing. So I would never want to be a millionaire.
This next question ties in with that. This question is coming from Yao. Or did you, Janelle, do you want to ask something else on that?
No, that's fine. I just thought you were going to have me ask my number 1 because you said it tied in. But
Oh,
that's why I turned around. But then you said yeah, so it's fine.
okay, so this one also ties in. Anyway, it's number 6 from Yao, please.
Would you be able to produce $100,000 if I gave you $50,000?
Yes.
How?
I've been a part of small businesses. I've also owned a business, and we've turned a profit quickly. It's not, you just have to know how to market yourself and know how to market your product, and make sure that you're not spending too much money and keeping track of your budget.
Regina, number 14.
Do you believe in horoscope? Do you read it?
I don't read it. I don't read like the ones out of the newspaper, but I have done research on something called your natal chart, which is based upon like where you were, what time you were born, and where like celestial bodies were at that point in time. I wouldn't say it's accurate, because it's much like, I don't want to stomp on any toes, but it's much like religion. It's not something that's, again, tangible. But I I enjoy reading it, and I like to read it at the end of the day sometimes and being like, oh, that kind of happened today or something. But I don't look at it as a source of telling my future or seeing how I'm going to act that day.
Alinda, 4.
Hi. When you're 90 years old, what will matter most to you in the world?
I'm 90 years old. Shoot, if I'm making it that far. I guess I would have to say probably making sure that just checking in on society, you know, making sure everyone's like still educated, people are still thinking, people are still wanting to make change. I think that's going to be my sort of goal for the rest of my life, regardless of my age.
Health is also a good answer on that one. Hey, you're hired, it doesn't matter, you're hired.